Alright. Alright. I'm late because I woke up 20 minutes ago. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm about 5 minutes late because I was having a nap and I only woke up about 20 minutes ago. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Get my links out. Okay. Alright. So, we're in the forest. I can't remember what it's called. But we're here because we're gonna start training Lisa a little bit while we keep on waiting for our materials and stuff for our upgrades. I've just remembered I need to sort this audio out. That needs to be a bit lower because this game's a little bit loud sometimes. Okay. You're a bird. You're too high level. Lisa also has a disadvantage against Woodmon. Because of course she does. The only one we've got so far that doesn't is Bridget. Whoa! Fellas. Level you. 36. It's worth a try. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth a try. Oh yeah! Easy! Nothing to worry about. One of her evolution requirements is 65% plus win ratio, so I mean it's quite a generous amount because we can afford to lose a few times, but preferably not. $34. I might have purposely put Bridget away for a reason, so that maybe if and when a few more people show up, we can get an evolution going. Oh! I wanted the thing underneath you. Thank you. There we go. Head back. See where we're at, because I forgot. We've got quite a while to go. But we have lots of these, so I can do, let's do 5. Wrong button. Okay. Then we'll go back to the forest and do it again. Dobby. Oh my gosh. Okay. See if anyone's here. Yep. Everyone is. I realize I need to upgrade Waymon to get Digi Deep Water, not just Digi Water. Go on, thank you. Just one of the reasons I'm not spamming all the items and stuff is so that they have time to bring us materials, because we need them. I had time to wait last time, so there was more big guys here. No, there is not, so I'll hang out for a bit. Hello, Yuji! Welcome, welcome. I was a bit late because I took a nap and I woke up like 20 minutes before I started streaming, so I was like, uh-oh. Let me hop on. I'm doing good though. It must have been a good nap if I slept for that long. But I hope you're doing well too. On this sunny Friday, if it's sunny wherever you are. Ooh. So expensive. Oh, alien planet. Alien planet Cherrymon. Or mushroom planet, not alien planet. Kinda sunny, still too warm for your taste. Are you doing alright? I'm glad you're doing alright, despite it being too warm for you. I get it though. I totally get it. Earlier I was just absolutely sweating for no reason because it was so warm. I was like, oh my god, please. It doesn't have to be this warm right now. And it was like kinda not so warm for the rest of the week, so... unusual. And it might be another grindy one, but that's okay, because it's just time of vibe, time to hang out. Talk about random things. All the last nights are too warm for you, but you do live straight under the roof. I see. Heat travels up, and it's all right with you under there. Nightmare. Do you have like aircon or a fan or something to help you to help you cope with it? No. Oh, even worse. We don't have aircon, but I do have a little fan, so... I guess there's that if it gets too intense here. Ooh, that was kind of sick. Oh, 51, I'm not dealing with you. Your friend and I will move down in the house soon. Nice. Get away from the worst of the heat. At the very least, that's good. Get away from the rise of the heat. No more birds building their nests in front of your window, oh my goodness. Oh, that has to be annoying on a morning when they're all chirping. Nightmare. Have you ever had a bird crash into your window? It's not a nice experience. In our old house, I had one crash into my window, but it crashed so hard that it left something on the window, and it didn't look like a feather, let's just say that. I initially thought someone had thrown something at the window, but no, it was just a bird that flew face first into the window and left something that wasn't a feather on the window. They chirp all day, oh man. Actually, yeah, they do. Yesterday, a pigeon almost flew into your window. Almost, the narrow void. They're not particularly smart sometimes. At least it didn't, because the chirping's enough noise. Have a quick progress check. Okay. Because as far as nature goes, we have so many of these to use. I'll just bust out 3. I have been considering that, maybe if I get some grinding done off stream, and we use the Friday slot for a different game for like a stream, just so I can try grind a bit, so we can try progress. But one of the things I've been thinking of doing instead is my shiny hunt for Darkrai in Shiny Pearl, because I keep giving up on it because it's so annoying to do, and I do this thing where I'll go at it for a few days, maybe a week at a time, and I'll be there for a couple hours a day, resetting. Then after I don't see it shine for a week, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna can it for a few months again now. But if I stream it, I'm doing it in company, and I have less of an excuse to give up on it. And we can slap some tunes on. Some copyright free tunes. And just vibe. So maybe we'll do that next week. We'll see if we get anywhere today. And if not, then that might be next week's plan. Up to me, you wouldn't mind seeing other games on Friday streams. Yeah. I know it wouldn't kill anyone for me to not do this game on a Friday. It's like, how could you? I need my digital Tamers too. But yeah, just an idea for maybe me trying to get some grinding done in this game in the meanwhile, in the background, while we do a little something else on a Friday. But it'll pretty much mostly be this until it's done, and I definitely severely underestimated how long it was gonna take, but I'm not gonna say that's a bad thing. Because it's giving me plenty of stuff to play. Alright, what do we have? We cannot do that yet. Damn it! Okay. But yeah, it wouldn't be maybe every other week I would do that until I get the shiny. Then we return to full digital Tamers. Or something like that. Just to motivate myself to get the bloody thing. It's always the same, just a different sprite. No, you are right. You are very right. That's why I thought about doing that, because I was like, I can at least make some progress and do something a little different. If we did that. As of right now, the game isn't really the central focus, shall we say, of the stream. The game's just kind of in the background while we hang out. So hopefully, in future, we can do that. Obviously I'm not caught up with the story yet. Even in this update. He died! He died just as we killed the glitch. Damn. But yeah, basically, hopefully we can actually make some progress in the game if I split it up like that a bit. Get some things done. Off camera. Yeah, I do want to do Final Fantasy VII. That is true. Which is another long game, but it's one that isn't quite as samey and grindy. It's a bit easier to make progress. I grabbed 2 PS2 games on legitimate software, wink, that I would also like to do. And the ones I got were this big mod of Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 3, which is now... No, Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai 3. There we go, that's the full title. But instead, it's 4, and it adds all the characters from future media that weren't in the original. So basically, Super. And then, a game I absolutely love, I also grabbed Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. So, we've got options. We've got options. And I want to do the Crash Bandicoot and Insane trilogy. That'll be a good time. And Crash 4. We're still doing Pikmin, obviously. So there's plenty of games. There's plenty of games. I've just committed myself to this one for now. But I think we'll start changing it up a bit next week. I had a little list on my phone somewhere. If I can click on the right one. Yeah, we got a plan. There we go. Classic Star Wars Battlefront 2 Conquest is one that I was really excited for. Because it should be pretty short and sweet, but it'll be fun. Because who doesn't love Star Wars Battlefront 2, the classic one? And I even wrote the Shiny Hunt. Yeah, the old Battlefront 2. The classic one. I don't even have the new one, so I can do that one anywhere. But the old one I do have. Childhood memories, exactly. you've got many options. It's pretty much the point of that. Because I love this game, but a lot of it is me training something while we chat, which I don't mind. I think it's a good vibe, but everyone being pissed and shouting at you playing Yoda. Right, I can't hit you! You're jumping around and you're too small! Exact same experience as Yoda in Soul Calibur 4. Where he's just too small and you cannot hit him with anything. 60, ooh. Probably the case for every game Yoda is in a game. He's too small. Dislike the Star Wars character in 4. Yeah, they're a pretty controversial point. I was like, at the time I was like a kid, so I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, but now I'm like, I understand now why everyone else was mad, because I'm like, actually, you had a good point. Why are they? Would please. And no Dramogamon yet. I think like ooh, you thought about buying a Guilty Gear game. So the current game, like the current one they're supporting right now, is Guilty Gear Strive. I'd say that is probably the best place to start because they purposefully made it a bit easier to make it more accessible for more players. So I'd definitely say Strive is a good place to start because once you go back too far, it's like really arcadey and difficult. So definitely Strive, I would say. And it's, you know, I know you mentioned before you don't really like playing games online, which mood. Me too. It's the reason I don't play it much, because I just don't really like going online. But it does have the most active player base of all the Guilty Gear games right now as well. Because obviously it's the current one. But yeah. My favorite of them is Exod Rev 2, which is like, what is that title? But it's a fantastic game. So Exod Rev 2 is my favorite, and then Strive's the one I would say get that one first. And you don't, it's not a game where you have to play the first one to understand the next one. The lore is extremely convoluted anyway, so some people who have played the first one up to now are probably still like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, so many season passes. We're on a 3 now? I believe. Got oh, 4 on Steam, okay. Who started? Oh, was it Unico? I guess so. Okay. No, it was Venom. Venom started season 4. Okay. Yeah. You're right, it's 4. Or if you're more bothered about a single character, you can just get them separately. But it's probably better to just get the pass. Depending on if it's full of characters that you're like, ooh. I need to keep up with the passes, but that means spending money. The series bundle is cheaper than the base game. I guess they're like, please. Please buy it. And Strive is included. Well, you're right. Oh my god, it's so cheap. And it's got a bunch of the... It's got like all the versions of Xrd. Okay. I got distracted by the stoppage there. Guess you buy all of them then. Well, it's one way to experience the series. Maybe you'll find a character that's your main for the whole series. If they manage to appear in every game, because that's a big ask. And they usually play a little different from game to game. Mostly the same, but there's little changes. I think Strive had the most dramatic shift. Because again, they were trying to make it a little bit easier for beginners or newcomers. So, some of the characters changed a bit. Character named Ash. Well, Ash got the name he's using from a character called Ash Crimson in King of Fighters, so there is an Ash in fighting games. Our Ash really likes. King of Fighters is another good series, but if Guilty Gear had a difficult learning curve, then King of Fighters is another ballpark entirely. It's so hard. I think I'm decent at fighting games, but I cannot play I cannot play a King of Fighters game well. It's so hard. I think Street Fighter is probably the one that's remained consistently accessible and relatively the same when it comes to controls. Hey. Why are you so mad? I'm just talking about Street Fighter. King of Fighters. One of those 3D fighting games. No, it's 2D. Hi, Dragon Rod. It's 2D. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's 2D. And King of Fighters 13, the sprite work is beautiful. Like, some of the best sprite work I've ever seen. But that was the last game they did it, because I think budget reasons, they were like, oh, this game kind of flopped, and we don't have the money to do sprite art anymore. So, the game after that was 3D models, but still a 2D fighter. 2D fighting game, yeah! Like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, those kind of games. But very anime. Like Guilty Gear. It's a good time. It's just really hard. Oh, Marvelous Capcom 3! I love that game so much. Only because I had 2D mechanics. Mood. Great pick though, MVC3 is like... Oh, it's so good. Dante! Yes. For me, my absolute baby boy of all characters ever, Strider Hiryu. Love him so much. And Zero, yes. That game had such a good roster. Dormammu, before the movie. Before Dormammu, I've come to bargain with you. Taskmaster. Just, so many good characters. Ghost Rider, Amaterasu, Phoenix Wright. Ghost Rider's another base character that's in the game. Objection! Yeah, Ultimate is when they added Strider as well, so that's the one I was playing. Which was really strange that he wasn't in the base game, because he... like... his game, like his series is kind of dead. So MVC kind of became his home. And then they didn't even have him in the base game of 3. Order in the car. Phoenix Wright was so goofy in that game. He was great. Love him. And of course, Akuma, my favorite Street Fighter character, he was there. I think he was in all of them until... Infinite? But we don't talk about Infinite. friends always went berserk when you managed to beat them with Phoenix, right? The thing in that game is like, yes, there is a tier list of like, you know, some characters are significantly better than others, but if you're good at any character in that game, they're absolutely brutal. Who was the infamous top tier? I think it was Doctor Doom. Oh, he's one of them. I have to look now. Tier lists fascinate me. UMVC3. Tier list. Event Hubs tends to be the go-to spot. Oh, it was Virgil, but Zero's top according to this one. Zero, Virgil, Morgan, Doom. Magneto, I forgot he was so good, but that's because he could do a 8-way air dash. Dante's up there. Where's Strider? Oh, 13. That's pretty good. And they also had Deadpool in there before he got really popular. Obviously he's always had a fan base, but now these days he's like one of the most recognizable superheroes. Yeah! Deadpool attacking with the HP bar. And his like outro screamer, he like viciously berates the camera before he walks towards it and starts shaking it. They had a lot of fun with his fourth wall shenanigans in that game. Well, now we're a bit further into the stream. Let me just, I did a few things off screen that maybe this guy is ready to evolve. Let me actually get the right one. Yes! The Fujimon sprite is so good. Oh my god, his run! The run's a bit silly, but I love it. I love it all the same. The work! Okay. The walk caught me off guard. let's head back to the sea for a second. Talk to you. Fish memory strikes again. That's all good. I need to do the dungeon in the dragon place where all the dinosaurs are. Ooh. The last person that told me to do something was Beautymon, to go check on Lady Devimon. Came here for a reason. Oh, I remember. Almost finishing the second part. Ooh. We're getting close. I've just been trying to get the upgrade for the meat farm. Which is why it's taken a while, because obviously that dungeon, I think that's the dungeon where you need to start getting the meat that heals you and fills you up, so we'll get there. We just need to get there. Actually, I wonder if Lilymon will be okay in here. Lisa. So we can get some materials. Well, I know where the exit is. Fair. I know we wouldn't survive the dark area dungeon without it. So best come prepared while we can. Next update will be so much easier to do dungeons. Bless! Ooh, new Tamers skills. Yeah, we do all have... Well, I'm sure a lot of people do have, like, a million Tamer points that were sat on, like, I can't use these anymore, so that's exciting. No! Okay. Next version might be available by next stream. Okay, sweet. Because we were talking about it a bit earlier. I think as an intermission next week, so I can try and get a few things done in the game off screen. I'm gonna stream a shiny hunt of Darkrai in Shining Pearl, cause I put it off all the time. I do it for a little bit. I'm all motivated, like, yes, this is the time. I'm getting my shiny Darkrai, and then I give up. And I don't go back to it for months. So at least if I'm streaming it, I can't do that. Yeah. Just so I can try and get a few things done. We've had a lot of grind streams, which no one seems to mind. But it would be nice to progress in the game. You did a shiny hunt once in your life. Shiny Dreepy, ooh. We can put on the clown music while we shiny hunt. It worked for the fish. It might work for the shiny. Never succeed. Aww. Man. To be fair, shiny hunting in Sword and Shield was weird and strange, and I still don't understand how it worked. Cloud music for Shiny Darkrai. Hi, Hema. Welcome in. Nonchalantly and coolly. You're lucky. Oh my god. She can't hear me, she doesn't have AirPods in. That's probably grounds to send an emoji. The popcorn. I got food from like Uber Eats once and every day it keeps messaging me like, do you want some food? Do you want to go order something? And I'm like, no, I need to behave myself. Not to sound like a parent, but we have food at home. The poop. We should be pretty close to having... Oh god, the chest blew up on me. We should be close to having enough, of the white logs for the meat field, so... Woohoo! And actually get the XP we need in here, which is good. I should have been doing this earlier. Okay. Oh, there's another one. That's good. The moment these things turn into megas, we'll leave and see where we're at. For Whitewood. We saw a really stupid Bob the Builder meme today. Well, now I'm invested. What was this meme? Do tell. The origins of edgy kids. Can we fix it? No, we can't. No, Bob, just sign the divorce papers. Bob cried, aww. His marriage is in shambles. Rest in peace, Bob the Builder. He's not dead, he's just divorced. Bob the single. Bob the divorced. Oh, that's really funny. You're right, it was a very stupid meme, but that's what makes it funny. Oh god, I'm orange because I'm on fire, okay. There's a very badly made meme from from way back when that I have somewhere that always cracks me up. It's like, it's just an image of Ronald McDonald like looking like he's arguing with someone, and like in pure black text you can barely see it. It's just like, I'm gonna slap the McShit out of you. I think, yeah. Goodbye. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's get our stuff. Oh, Blackwood, we need that as well. And then I'll sit in the forest for a bit. And I'll try to find it. Let's have a quick peek where we're at. Alright. Nice. Actually, no, I'll sit in the dungeon. Because That's where we're going anyway. I didn't check! Wait, I'm so confuzzled. I didn't check where we are. You. Digi Acid was still missing. And Digi Deepwater we're getting. Okay. We could do Goldmon, but I kinda wanna do Waymon more. Well, we're going back, so. Did you accident Deepwater from Waymon? I thought so. Okay. Then we're back here to get more Blackwood. Alright, I'm gonna multitask and try to find this image. I think I put it. Okay. I have a strategy to get it on the stream. Okay. All from the dungeons, yeah. That's one of the reasons we're in a dungeon. To try get some of that. Alright, I've got the image. Let me shush the victory music so it doesn't loop. Okay. Black screen. But... no, it's off center! There we go. Well, this was like over a decade ago at this point. I found this image, I think on Facebook of all places. But there's a silly old meme for you. That's why the other McDonald's characters have gone missing for so long. He's evil! Ronald McDonald is a freaky guy. Oh no. Why? I vividly remember. He is a clown, what do you expect? You are right. But I vividly remember an old McDonald's that I used to, you know, you go to when you're a kid. They had an upstairs part, and they had like a mural or a painting or whatever of all the characters on the wall, and you don't see that anymore. So something has definitely happened to all the other characters. Just like Pennywise. No, not that freaky bitch. A mid-age crisis. It is. It's like we can't have our own mascot characters anymore. Yeah, they're all colorful with weird shapes. Yeah, now the buildings are grey and square. They don't have fun mural paintings on the wall anymore. They don't have little play areas anymore. They've forgotten their roots. All they have left is the amazing chicken nuggies. Well, if the— oh. I was about to say, well, if there's that many materials, but no. They had a McDonald's music CD. Huh. That does remind me. A game about animals. I've seen that. Funnily enough, the place I've seen it, I'm pretty sure, is the Angry Video Game Nerd. Cause I know he did the, like, the original Noah game, but I think he might have touched on the Ronald McDonald version, or the McDonald's version. Them having a music CD also reminds me when cereal boxes could come with games sometimes. Or special little spoons or something. The cow's music's super weird. Like, why does it sound like that? Oh, I'm glad I didn't leave yet, actually. That's a kid's music! Why is it here? Let's see, McDonald's. What, game? Oh, I forgot there was a weird Flash game as well. Even though I vividly remember playing that, but now I've seen it again, I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of weird. No. Hi, Hammer. We're talking about the downfall of McDonald's. The largest McDonald's in the world. Is it as grey and dull as the rest? Animals arc, okay. Let's Google that for fun. Oh, something came up. Wait. Yuji. Guys, we got something. I need to open this image in its own tab. Oh. The bug got bored of me because I was sat there for too long. Okay. Look at this disc! Why does he look like that? That's the one! There was a blue one. Okay, hold on. There's like a cover that doesn't have him on it. Oh, here's the blue one with a weird looking lion on it. Wait. Oh, the image is so small. It's okay. Here's the blue one. McDonald's green version, the McDonald's blue version. Move my mouse so you can look at it in all its glory. You can't see the lion very well, hold on. Its face is really weird. Gotta fry him all! This lion. I don't like the way he's looking at me. The most famous cartoonist in Brazil. Oh. It does look like a familiar style. So that makes sense. It's okay. It's okay, Yuji. It's very easy to make that mistake on such a pixelated image. Okay. Enough goofing around. I say as if we're not gonna goof around some more, but what is on my screen? It was, Nutty Boy cartoon, okay. Hey, but it was an old Brazilian McDonald's game. Not game, a CD. No, it was a game. I'm getting so confused. There's too much McDonald's lore. I'm pretty sure it was Not a thing in the UK. Platform game, there were a bunch of musics as well. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it was not a thing in the UK. And if it was, it completely skipped past me. Because if I look for McDonald's game, I just get the Flash game. That was kind of cynical towards McDonald's because it was like, kill the cows, make profit. Well, there is this other one. Hold on, we are still goofing around. Alright, we've got 2 images to explore here. This might be the funniest distraction I've ever had for a stream. Right, so firstly, look at the cover. Because this would have been everywhere because it's on the Sega Genesis. Down the rabbit hole we go. Right. So, it wasn't called the Dreamcast here. But, no, it was... Wait, I'm confused now. I can't remember which one's which, but here's the cover for McDonald's Treasure Island Adventure. Genesis came before Dreamcast. Okay, thank you, Yuji. I got so mixed up. I know one of them has a different name in the UK, but I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be the Genesis. We called it the Mega Drive. That sounds right to me. But yeah, so there's that, and then there's a screenshot in the game. And this Ronald McDonald sprite is kind of terrifying. His big beady eyes. And that's like a gnome up there, I guess. Why is he T-posing? That's an excellent question. I guess he's supposed to be jumping, but he's kind of T-posing. His aura is so menacing. Alright, I need to get this guy out of here. Give me my game back. Oh, this one though. The art for him on the back of the box is terrifying. I'm not scared of clowns, but I don't know, I might change my mind after this. Is anyone here scared of clowns? Does anyone have that fear? I've met a few people that were, but I don't really like them, but I'm not scared of them. Not yet, anyway. Maybe so if I keep looking at this game. Genesis is the North American name for the Mega Drive. Gotcha! Gotcha, gotcha. Oh! Oh, it sent me back. Okay. Was it just North America that had it called the Genesis? Oh. Something happened there. If you send me back, I'm leaving. Oh, he's just eating my health, okay. That's fine. Yeah, the main thing I can relate the whole McDonald's thing to is that you used to get, like, toys and spoons and sometimes even games in cereal boxes. I think even bowls sometimes as well, you'd get a special bowl. But they don't do that anymore either. A Ragnarok CD in a cereal box. Damn! Oh, this thing is eating me alive. Okay. It was only called Genesis in NA. That's crazy. Because everywhere else just kind of calls it the Genesis because of that, even though we all called it the Mega Drive. Oh, deep water, we need that. A twig. I'm not fighting you. It sounds better than Mega Drive. It does, to be fair. And, you know, Genesis looks like a biblical thing. You couldn't have the Genesis does what Nintendo don't without the Genesis. Explain my Genesis, Urban. Yo, what? What did you just say to me? There is a band called Genesis, right? Yeah, there is. My mum used to be really into them. Phil Collins, right, yeah. Now I remember. It's all come back. This is the world we live in. I think I got to write like a Land of Confusion is true. Very good song. I've just clocked that that's what you were referencing there. I'm like, oh yes. Now I see. Disturbed version. The Disturbed version is really good. I'm a bit, angry at Disturbed because, oh boy, we're bringing it up now. Genesis video is also hilarious, yeah. So I don't know if the post is still there, but on Disturbed's official Instagram, they were proudly posting themselves signing bombs for Israel. And I was like, oh. Ugh. So ever since I saw that, I fell out with them a little bit, to say the least. Weird thing to sign, right? Very weird thing to sign. And an even weirder thing to make yourself known for. And it... Oh god, right. my thoughts exactly. I was crushed, man. Because they were my favorite band for years. And I saw that and I was just like, I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. It's so, I've not listened to them for a long time because of that. And all the music is gone. Because I got rid of it because I was like, I'm not comfortable having this on my phone anymore. Or anything for that matter. So yeah. Can't say I didn't enjoy the music, but oh, I've fallen out with the people. kind of difficult to go by, you know, when everyone's like, oh, well just, you could separate the art from the artist. I'm like, well, that kind of only works if they're dead and not profiting off it. So, maybe if they break up or something. Reach shortly into it. Oh god. Okay. He did it because of October 7th. Yeah. Like... It's a thing of like, I understand where your head was at, but with everything that's going on right now, and especially at the time, well, even more so now, but at the time, it was like, you know, most of these weapons are being dropped on innocent people, right? So it's rough. It's rough. Well, I don't think that part's making it into the highlights, guys. Oh. It's alright though. It's important to be aware of things sometimes, I suppose. Back to Ronald. If you gave the clown emoji a bit more hair, it would look like him. You give it his big red wig instead of the bald spot in the middle. No! Okay. I guess McDonald's was the only one that had, like, a mascot for kids specifically. Because you've got, like, what? KFC has Colonel Sanders, and he's just a man. And then Burger King doesn't really have a mascot, right? I mean, they had, like, a king guy for some advertisement, but you don't see him much. Yeah, king with a big head. They're like the most similar circle of fast foods. I'm pretty sure Pizza Hut doesn't have a mascot at all. It's just a pizza. And there's all the American ones, like Wendy's, which is just Wendy. I guess cereals are pretty big on mascots. Even though they vary from country to country. I need to cough, I'm gonna mute. Blech, there we go. Oh, those Chuck E. Cheese for America. And the old robots look horrifying. I don't know how. I don't know how they got kids in that restaurant with those things there. Don't really pay attention to mascots besides gaming ones. That's valid. It's a lot. There's a lot of mascots to try and keep track of if you ever were interested. We've got our Sonics. Our Marios. Pikachu. Master Chief, I guess. He's a pretty big one. Etc, etc. Jack Frost, yeah. Agumon. Ryu. Ooh, Moguls and Chocobo are a good one. Someone that hasn't done much for Final Fantasy at least probably knows what a Moogle or a Chocobo is. Goobo! Or Que. I'm pretty excited for us to do Final Fantasy VII. Such a golden game. One of the first games I ever played. And one of my significant memories is that, like, my whole family was sat trying to beat Kariyama, and they went out. And then when they got back, I literally left on the screen where I had beat him just to show them, like, look! I did it! When I was a little kid, it was a good time. The best Moogle is the saving run from Final Fantasy IX. Look, bits him enough without saving. He was like Rossetti before Rossetti was a thing. For Animal Crossing. The bugs are tag teaming me. Black Mage 1 from 14, yes. A Black Mage Moogle was such a big brain idea. Whoever did that needs a raise. We didn't. Yeah. The best Moogles are the little fat ones that just look like fluff balls. I love them. Oh, you've got your big anime ones too. Goku, Luffy, Naruto. Etc. Oh, that was the bug. I was like, what? I guess all the, like, main characters that made it into Smash kinda count as mascots as well. Because they're representing the whole game, basically. Yeah, not all of them. Just a couple of them. Because we know how much I love Pikmin, but I wouldn't call Olimar a gaming mascot, really. Because Pikmin's not that big for him to be a mascot. Fire Emblem's hard to tell, true. It kind of started with Marth in Melee, and then it was like, I don't... There's so many of them now. Yeah, 2 in Melee, there was Marth and Roy. But I always think of Marth first, because he's usually the one you always get first. Then like a million of them appeared in Smash 4. Oh. Okay, no issue. There's nothing worth coming down here for. I think at this point Charizard's like as much of a mascot for Pokemon as Pikachu is. They'd be loving that dragon. Link is obvious, yeah. I was gonna say Link and then I forgot to mention him, but yeah. Link is obviously a big one. And Snake, yeah. Ooh. She actually gave me stuff I needed. Yep, Fox. Captain Falcon is more known for the Falcon Punch than he is for like any of his own games, the poor guy. Is another one. Big W, because that's what it is that we just did there. And we can do this one. Hey! What do we need for you, Mr. Dramogamon? Okay. So long since you last played a Smash game. Me too, honestly. I played a bit of Smash 4 when it first came out, and I think I did all the single player content and I was like, okay, I'm done now. Because at that point a lot of freaks and weirdos were being outed in the Smash community, and I was like, okay. Wii U one. Yeah, that's the same one I did, I think. That was Smash 4, right? Yeah. One of the last things I did was buy Cloud when he came out. Almost a decade ago. Oof! There's that old age again. At least it's not 2 decades ago like Leroy Jenkins. As we discovered last time. Over a decade. No! It's all catching up to us. Let's see, if I just search gaming mascots, what do we get? Oh, well, Crash Bandicoot, I literally mentioned him earlier because I want to stream one of his games and I didn't mention him. Pac-Man. Yeah, that makes sense. The slime from Dragon Quest. I mean, most people know what it is when they see it. So... This isn't right. Love them. On this search I'm doing that I've got, it says Angry Birds next to an image of Mega Man. I don't think that's what he is. A Ratchet and Clank. It's another good one. Oh, Scorpion. How didn't we mention Scorpion? He's a big one too. Even if you know jack shit about Mortal Kombat, you know who Scorpion is. Wouldn't call him the mascot of MK. I don't know, he is the logo for NetherRealm Studios. Or do you reckon it's more Liu Kang, Kung Lao are the mascots of MK? Or Raiden or something? Think we'll... Ooh, grab that. Siegfried for Soul Calibur, yeah? I can see it. Siegfried slash Nightmare. Since they're like the same in some continuities. Why am I looking over there? We have enough plant! I mean, I'll keep going anyway, we need the levels. I'll do one more dungeon crawl. And then we'll call it a night. Even though it's still bright as day outside. Oh. Garl will always be your mascot for Street Fighter. He does have the most iconic song, as we know here. And his big hair. Jin for Tekken, yep. I agree with that. Jin kind of became the protagonist when he showed up and kind of kept that role since. Not really in 7, but 7 was just the big quote-unquote finale for Kazuya and Heihachi. And then it wasn't anyway, because Heihachi came back in 8. Yeah, Tekken 3. The start of Jin. And one of the most beloved games. Yellow, hello Sophie! We're just trying to think of who you would consider a mascot for a bunch of games. While Digimon is in the background at this point. How do we mean? Like, essentially, like, even if you're not really familiar with a series, and you see a character, you know that that character is that series, if you get what I mean. Like, you know, everyone knows Pikachu. And everyone knows Pikachu is a Pokemon. So, like, you know, whatever character is definitively that series. I didn't mean to press that. Okay. Or a bonus if it's like... Even if you don't know a damn thing about a series, you know who that character is. Like, if you don't know shit about Mortal Kombat, you're gonna know who Scorpion is. Yeah, like Cloud. Exactly. Or like a Moogle or a Chocobo. If you see a big yellow bird, you're like, that's probably from Final Fantasy. I've seen those things associated with that series. Oh, Sesame Street! Actually, that is true. I guess big yellow birds aren't exclusive to Final Fantasy. I didn't even think about that while I said it. Not... Oh. Thank you. It's not being kind. With Digiacid, which you really need. I can't remember which way I was going. Doctor Who popping up at the most random places lately. Oh. Hold on, I need to jog my memory. Oh, those things! The little gooey marshmallow looking things. Peak Doctor Who. Watching a tutorial of how to cook something, there was one in the background. Just there. Just an image with an absolute army of them when I look for them. And there's a plushie, because it is pretty marketable plushie shaped, so that does make sense. That's what was in the kitchen. No, Dragon Rod. I think you're in good company, Sophie, because Dragon Rod's in Brazil, and he tuned into Doctor Who. Had a rant with it about Doctor Who. Okay. Like how they look, right? They're so shaped. Like little marketable plushy marshmallows. There's a lot of marketable plushies of them, actually. Wait till you find out what they're made of, though. Oh my god. The villains wiki, their the list of abilities is crazy. Human fat. I knew it was something that was a bit like, ooh. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Yeah. You are completely correct, Yuji, because that is literally what they're named after. You clocked it. I said I'd do one more, but since Sophie only just got here, we'll do one extra. It's kinda smart. Sentient human fat. I guess there's worse things that could be sentient from the human body. was them big. Kind of want the stress toy. Its squishable shape. It is like the right shape. You just put it in your hand and start squeezing it. No, stop eating my stuff. Saw a review video of it. Was it 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10 would squeeze. I don't want to fight 3 guys, I just want materials. God just brown Doberman the other day. Oh, he said it was okay. Oh, it wasn't a 10 out of 10 then. Yeah, that Digimon's a little bit silly because it's just a Doberman, but it's called Doberman. It's like an anime Doberman. Oh! Well, there's 2 of them now. probably get an army of them if you played this. You're so valid. It's only a champion, so it's a pretty low stage. So you could just have one that you keep as one forever. And then the rest do all the fighting. Give it a Goliath and make it have mega level stats. Oh, there you go. You can keep one forever. The ultimate Doberman Tamer. Yes. Enemy Spirit 2032. Okay. I gotta pop up. Fear me, roar. Okay. Not dealing with you. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be back yet. We'll go until they come back. Then we'll call it a night. Oh, I can't wait for this Tamer skill to get out of these rooms of 3. Oh, the only time I don't want the exit that fast. Oh well. Quite obscure live action movie. The game has only just been released. That's bold. That's very bold of them. I didn't know about that, but I'm like, oh. Please. Okay. Oh. You know what, yeah. I'm too tired to deal with the sunflower mod. Let's have a quick look. Didn't think so. Oh! But he is back. Thank you. Alright, okay. I was just like, I'm too tired for this. At least it's not an anime adaptation. True. Okay. We had another big grindy stream. But, you know, they're a good time to hang out. And we had a lot of silly conversations about McDonald's and whatever else. But, yeah. We'll end here because I'm tired. A lot of McDonald's deep lore, exactly. Thanks for the stream. It was a good stream. Yeah! Thank you both. I'm sorry, Sophie, that you came in like right at the end. But I should send you the link when I start. So I'll start doing that. I always forget to, because I send them into a couple places. And then I always forget a few more. But yeah. Sunday, more Pikmin 2. And then next week we'll see about the shiny hunt for the Darkrai. And then in the background I'll try to get stuff done in this game. So we can actually make some progress. Have notifications on, but YouTube isn't being your friend lately. I totally understand that. It does that to me too. Yeah, I'll start sending you the link then, like as I go live, so you don't have to come in right at the end, bless you. But yeah. We will return shortly. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for all the McDonald's deep lore. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Goodbye!